everyone, my name is Mr. O'Connor from the Scholastic Esport Research Center in Trinidad and Tobago, and welcome to the Beginner's Guide to Farmcraft. In this video, we'll be looking at starting a new season of Farmcraft. In the previous video, we downloaded and installed the Farmcraft game. Now it's time for us to play. So we start off by clicking the play button and we go to view my worlds, and here we should see the named NASEF Farmcraft version 1.5 map. We click on it and now we'll see different options. If we click play, that's to play single player where you're playing on your own, and if you host, that's if you want to host a game and make it multiplayer so you and your friends can have fun in Farmcraft together. For this session we'll be playing single player, so I'm just clicking play. I'm playing on my own. And the game begins. Welcome to NASEF Farmcraft version 1.5, and must I say it is quite different to the previous versions. In front of us we're seeing this smiling professor, and around him there are some individuals standing around. When we talk to the professor we get some more information, and the professor, he's our host, and he's saying, "Welcome to Farmcraft. Glad you are here to help us feed communities around the world. We have 5 communities right now who are looking to purchase specific crops based on their needs. That's where you come in. Choose a biome to help feed. You will then need to determine what they would like, where to grow it, and how to deliver it at a fair price." Now, he said an interesting word, biome. What the biome is the type of terrain. And if you're new to NASEF Farmcraft, what the different biomes are, they are different terrains where you're trying to grow the different plants or different crops. And this will be our first major decision in our Farmcraft playthrough. Throughout this playthrough, there'll be several major decisions we have to make, such as the biome we have to feed, the biome we have to supply to, what our farming methods. Are we using herbicides, pesticides? Are we using drones? Money management, even the transportation method. So in Farmcraft 2023, as compared to the other Farmcraft versions, there are multiple decisions that have to be made that affect your overall score. So this isn't just a planting simulator. Oh no, there's much more involved. So before we go further, let's first find out what are the different types of biomes. Now keep in mind, at this point we're picking who we're feeding, or we're picking who we are supplying to. So keep it in mind. So this first person has on a nice floral shirt, and he's from an island. And he says, "As an island community with an average sized population, we know that getting produce to and from our home can be a little difficult. We are looking for a farmer to grow the crops we need and find ways to deliver them to our island." So the first biome is an island biome. Now keep that in mind. Do you want to feed? When you mean feed, do you want to transport good stuff to an island? Next is a cold. You can see this young lady has a nice sweater on. And she says, "We live in an area that is cold for most of the year. We have a small population, but we like a variety of foods. Many of the foods we need cannot be grown in our biome, so we rely on importing food from farmers in different biomes around the world." Intriguing. Now the dialogue these people are saying, they actually give you hints as to what may help to impact your score, what could benefit your score, what could harm your score. Next we have the temperate. And this man is saying, "We have a lot of mouths to feed. The good news is that our land is great for growing crops. The issue is it's not always enough for such a large community. We need farmers from other areas to help us feed our population." Now this person, he brought up something the others didn't mention. He mentioned the farmers, that it's not always enough for such a large community, and we need farmers from other areas to help us feed our population. That's also a factor. What impacts your score is what the consumer may like, what the farmer may need, So they, trust me, it gets complicated, but we'll get there soon. Next up, we have the mountain biome. Let's see what this young lady is saying. A somewhat large group of people live in our mountain community because of the terrain. However, getting crops in and out can be a bit tricky. We need farmers who know the best places to grow what we need and the ideal ways to deliver it. And we have one more biome, and this is the desert biome. And this person is saying, we live in an area that is dry most of the year and gets very little rainfall. As a result, there are certain crops we would like but have a hard time growing. We are a somewhat small community and occasionally get overlooked by farmers looking for a larger market. So that brings us to all five biomes: the island biome, the cold biome, the temperate biome, the mountain biome, and the desert biome. Now remember, this is who you are transporting to, who you are feeding to. And for this playthrough, let's try out. Let's go with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We will be transporting to the mountain biome. So let's see how it affects us. So we're going to click feed biome, and now we are one step further in our Farmcraft playthrough. This is just the beginning of what NASEF Farmcraft entails. I will see you all in the next video. Happy farm crafting!